to tell you why the flight today is so significant, and it will in fact be a record and be a first at Oshkosh. So this is what we were fighting. Now this airplane, the improved version of the MiG-15, came out a little too late for the Korean War. And see that checkerboard on the back of the MiG-17? That is the symbol for the Polish Air Force. People call that Jirina. And they do. Maybe even the Polish people do. That symbol. We were able to get more speed out of the jet with each and every new design for a lot of different reasons. One of them pointed out here. From the wingtip, and then they did something very unique. As they got out from the root to the wingtip, the angle actually moved forward to 42 degrees. By the way, this will be augmented with pyro, as we're putting you in wartime conditions to former enemy's aircraft. Flying under the freedom of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And here's the great thing I want to tell you. This has never happened before at Oshkosh. 4 MiGs in formation at the same time at Oshkosh has never happened before, and this is a first. Big round of applause for things that happen at Oshkosh, please. Thank you all for giving us a place to build it, and they will come. Just when you think there's nothing more to discover, not another record to be broken, come back to Oshkosh and it will happen. In the dogfight arena, using the MiGs against the Sabres back in the Korean War, it was pretty much accepted that World War CT-133 as the MiGs come inbound in a great formation, a diamond formation. So yeah, Boeing used one as a chase plane, a photo plane. It kept up with the airliners and did a great job for almost 5 decades. This is another one of the uses of the aircraft. Oh, that story about the Canadian CT-133. They had a CT-133 that had a little bit more power because it had a different engine. A lot of times when our pilots want to buy a C-33, they will go to a Canadian version just because the pilots always like more power. And I was happy to see something down the ramp. Joanne and I took a jaunt in the car today, and there is a red T-33 down there. And that is a symbolic airplane of a Canadian Air Show Demonstration Act called the Red Knight. It's in their colors, and there's a knight in shining armor on that. Changing formation and great, another great burner. Oh, how good is Road, you're right. It's a wild paint scheme. Well, we hope we've given you an idea how the jet started. Development from the Germans and their jet fighters that were introduced before the end of World War II. And then how everybody was going to be forced into the jet era. I also want to tell you about any of these pilots who so far have flown in our warbird section of the system. This is not foresight and training and discipline to be able to fly in close formation and then, oh, smoke rings in the sky. Fly in formation and then come in the solo performances. I think three. We got 3 more. Yeah. You find a smoke ring in the sky, and I'll show you a pilot who's going to fly through it. Heading back to the warbird area one by one, you get a chance to see those and other aircraft up close and in person. And the aircraft that are flying for us this week so far, and will be flying in the future, are just part of the massive amount of aircraft that are parked down there. Many of them will not be flying in our air show the next couple of days, but are on display. And the sacrifice of the owners from the organizations that I mentioned to you, feel that they are not the owners of these aircraft, but temporary stewards, that is, of these national treasures. If you're interested in being in the warbird community, there is an airplane for you. What size you like, or some of these things are observation aircraft like military Piper Cubs and Rockets and Stinsons and Taylor craft. Low cost, low maintenance, low fuel burn, low altitude, and low speed. You are still flying a warbird. Today's air show is sponsored by Dower and Pratt and Whitney. You know, so proud of Pratt and Whitney. Our family changed the road from its prior name to Pratt Road. You believe that? It's true, yes. It used to be called Schmidlap Road, and we took a lot of heat from that. So now it's Pratt Road, Ann Arbor, Michigan, air show entertainer capital of the world. Thank you to the Boeing Company. Thank you to Textron Aviation, to Garmin, our salute to aircraft spruce and specialty, and our friends at Sporty. Yours truly. Now the air show's coast to coast and border to border with my Sporty DJ2 and Bill Trading. I have been day in, day out. Thank you multiple times to all those great groups that entertain you on these daytime and afternoon and evening and twilight shows. Our sponsor.